party girl Neicy, and I'm coming to you live on KVTV from the Royal Hotel for the 2016 San Fernando Fashion Week installment. This year the theme is Mirror Image. So who knows? Stay tuned because we got some hidden surprises in store. We got designs from local, regional and international designers gracing our beautiful runway and some of Trinidad's finest models, male and female. It's Neicy, KVTV San Fernando Fashion Week. Keep it locked and stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm with none other than the chairman of the San Fernando Fashion Week brand and local designer, Mr. Darren Attes. Did I get it correct? I'm sorry. So could you tell us a little bit about the planning, the behind the scenes, and how like the resources and stuff works out for this year installment?
Well, again, it's something that you always have to try to make the best out of what you have. It's always going to be a challenging process, but I think once you have a passion and a dream, and you see the development of this process that actually develops not just only the individual, but the entire collective. You develop the models, you develop small businesses, entrepreneurs, and everyone who is involved in this process. So you see there's a strong growth in spite of all that is going on in the region and the rest of the world. So if the creative sector could be this positive, then the future is bright for all of us.
And in terms of the creativity aspect, I know that since the economy is going through a recession somewhat, is it really affecting the fashion brand? In terms of what I know you mentioned earlier, it's not a fashion industry, it's a fashion sector. So did you realize that in terms of the planning and aspect of this, it was affected?
Well, fashion actually is simply just like calypso. Like when calypso mirrors what's going on in society, and that's what the fashion designers has well done. They pay attention to what's the appetite and interest of the people, and on the business side of it, they have to pay attention in terms of price points and in terms of affordability. So those things, these designers on this particular show paid attention to that. So the pieces are actually very much affordable, and in terms of you can get something for your wardrobe for the 2016 season.
And standing next to me is one of the talented local designers featured here in the San Fernando Fashion Week 2016 installment. So could you give us your name?
My name is Johan Mohammed of African Art Jewelry and Clothing Designs.
Okay, so what's the inspiration behind your collection tonight?
Well, my whole inspiration when it comes to design is Afrocentric, right? Very tribal, very ethnic, but yet still very modern and very stylish, right? So you mightn't see me produce like traditional African type garments, but I would use the African fabrics to create a modern fashion out of using the African fabrics.
Nice.
Right? So that's my inspiration, right? African fabrics is trending all over the world, but for me. But my thing is to take it and give it a twist of the modern flair. The cuts is modern. The clothing is of a modern fashion. Then. So that's basically what I try to portray when I produce the clothes.
Nice. And how the feedback has been thus far?
Very good so far. Very good. A lot of people have approached me saying they want stuff done. They're just a way to find the collection and stuff like that.
Is it your first time being featured in San Fernando Fashion Week?
First time showing on the runway. Okay. I have done Sando Fashion last year, but last year was just doing the jewelry. And the jewelry was also with Darren's line on the runway.
Nice, nice. Well, we'd like to tell you keep up the good work. Before we go, could we get your contact information for persons who see in this and would like to purchase pieces?
Sure. So you can contact me at 707-6430, Facebook, African Art Jewelry, Instagram, African Art Jewelry also. And it's also you can also find this stuff also at the Design Space in Sando, which is at Darren's stop. And also, if you're in Port of Spain, I am usually at the upmarket every Saturday, first Saturday in each month, Woodbrook Youth Center.
Showing you some of the displays that we have here from the lovely, the beautiful Miss.
Good afternoon.
Could you give us your name?
I'm Cherise Castle Blue of Cherise Castle Blue Designs.
Okay, so what I'm noticing here is some handcrafted jewelries and accessories. Okay, could you give us a little bit of the history and the inspiration behind it?
Sure, no problem. I first started by going to a store, getting an outfit, and not finding an accessory to match.
Story of my life.
I know, right? So what I had to do is that I had to come up with something. So I had something at home that I said, you know what? I'm going to break this apart. And I started mashing up pieces, destroying. I was literally destroying everything I had. And then I started traveling a lot and bringing in like a lot of stones. So we use a lot of gemstones, precious and semi-precious gemstones.
So are the pieces costly?
We have as low as $20 on my table.
Wow.
As low as $20, ranging up until $400, $500. And
Okay.
yeah.
So it's safe to say that it's affordable in a wide bracket.
Yes, it is.
Could you just give us your contact information for persons who may be seeing the beautiful accessories and want to purchase?
Of course, they can just go to Cherie's Castle Blue on Facebook and they'll get access to everything that we have.
So we're standing here with Mr. Gregory Young. He was featured earlier in the first half of the fashion installment. So how has the night been for you?
Well, it was a very interesting night. Very well organized, very well attended. All the designers showed themselves today. All the designs was nice. The models was on point. Everything was really good today.
Could you give us a little history about your journey in the fashion?
Well, my journey began very, very early. My grandfather actually was a tailor, fashion designer, master tailor.
So it's in the family?
In the family, most of my uncles and brothers, they're also in the business of some sort. But I've been in the game officially as a designer since 1987. My first showing was at Queen's Hall back in '89, which went very well. Since then, we have done a lot of different things, from Miss Chiran Big Beauty Pageant. We did. I did mostly wholesale production with, like, for Garden Life Insurance, Toyota uniform, Peter Eli. I worked with Peter Elias. I did a lot of different.
So how you think that over the years the constant changes in the fashion industry has been like affected the overall brand?
Well, I've been a custom designer for most, so I work with individual customers, which I like. I like that personal touch, that personal vibe where someone could come to me and say, Gregory, I'm going to a wedding this weekend and I need something. And I could say, okay, hold on, pull my sketch pad, sketch something, and actually design something for that individual customer. Customers like that service as opposed to having 15 dresses on a rack where they can choose from. I mean,
They like that personal touch and knowing that this was handcrafted for me.
yes, yes. Design, especially for you, design, made, stitch, everything for you. You know, yeah.
You need to control. I want to just bubble and lose control. Wine in front of you, bubble in front of you. You need to control. I want to just bubble and lose control. Wine in front of you. See you stepping at the dance, looking real freshy. I'm checking out your stance. My eyes on you and the way you move. See you staring at me. I'm rolling with my girls, yeah, you're rolling with your team. It's all about you. Really hope you get a clue, baby. I see you wanting me. I know I want you too. Not sure where this night is going. It's really up to you. Can't waste no time waiting on you. Make up your mind. I'm on a roll, but you need to take control. You need to control. I want to just bubble and lose control. Wine in front of you, bubble in front of you. You need to control. I want to just bubble and lose control. Wine in front of you.
Hey, so we're standing here with one of the models that stood out to me throughout this entire night. I would like for her to turn around so we can see the hairstyle. Check it out. How was your experience? But before we get into that, what's your name, honey?
Michelle.
Misha? Okay, and how was the experience?
Was awesome.
Was this your first year?
No, it wasn't. Second year.
Okay, so you could safe to say that you're heading in the direction of becoming a veteran.
Yes.
So you enjoyed it. We've seen you throughout Trinidad and other upcoming shows. Port of Spain might have the fashion week coming soon.
Definitely.
Alright, so you've been modeling for how long?
Well, professionally, about 3 years. Yeah.
Any formal training?
I did Coco Velvet international training for the top model competition around there that takes place down here.
Okay, well, we hope that you enjoyed tonight. I am loving your style. Keep up the great work and take care. Hi, you guys. We're back with one of our international talents featured here tonight. Could you give us your name?
Frankie Hoyt of Roots Exotic. You guys?
Okay. And you mentioned earlier that the fashion this wasn't the original field that you went into.
True.
So what drove you down this road?
Well, the love for fashion, and it was always something that my mom did. And you know, as they say, somebody got to have the designer DNA from the family, and I'm the only one who took up on it, and here's where I'm at now.
What's your inspiration behind your sense of style?
Beauty, shape, you know, good looks.
So can I say that you're designing for that sophisticated, modernized lady?
Definitely, and especially the full-figured woman. You know, I love to see the shape, because a lot of designers don't really sort of, you know, they sort of bypass the full-figured woman.
And it's funny that you said that, because even tonight we noticed that most of the designers' pieces that came down the runway, it had the full-figured lady incorporated in the mix, and that was very interesting to see, because as you mentioned, most designers bypass it and they stick to like the standard industry style. But it was also nice to see that and see that they could be fashionable too.
Yes. Because I mean, the majority of women in the world is full-figured women.
Exactly.
But we love the slim women too, you know.
Thank you. I'm almost feeling a little left out, but thank you. Well, we like to say keep up the good work. We appreciate you taking time out of a busy schedule, to travel and come and grace us with some of your, personal takes on the fashion, and just put that international blend in the overall mix of things.
Yes, Neicy in the club and I'm having the time. I came out to have fun, leave my worries behind. It's about you and to where you move, baby. Chilling in the club and we're having the time. We came out to have fun, leave our worries behind. It's about you and the way you move, baby. I see you wanting me, I know I want you too. Not sure where this night is going, it's really up to you. Can't waste no time waiting on you, make up your mind. I'm on the road, but you need to take control.
So we're standing here with one of the representatives from Isis Cosmetics, and she's going to give us a little bit of the history. But first, very interesting name.
Yes.
What did the concept come up from?
Actually, Isis is my daughter's middle name. I took the name from a pagan goddess, Egyptian goddess Isis, long before Christ walked the earth. So it has no affiliation to the Islamic State, right? So none at all.
Because most people hearing that might think. Yes. Okay, so they give us some information about the product?
All right, sure. So the first thing I started with was I always had oily skin, and we know there's a Clean and Clear brand of oil absorbing sheets. So I decided to do my own, because given the climate and the kind of mixed background a lot of us have, it's very unique to the Caribbean. So I decided to do my own oil absorbing sheets. So we have that line. We also have a line out of Las Vegas for face and body concealers. We have heavy concealers like for tattoos, scars, and we also have something called the invisible stocking. If you don't want to wear stockings, it's a suspension, you rub it on your leg and it gives you an illusion of a stocking.
Is it costly?
The bottle is a large bottle like this, it's $90, but you just need like a dot on each leg every time you use it. So that's going to last you more than 18 months, I think.
Hey you guys, I'm sad to say, but this brings us to the end of San Fernando Fashion Week 2016. I'm sure you guys love some of the designs that you saw from some of your favorite designers locally and internationally, and we hope that you continue to come out and support done. And we thank you for viewing. Hope you enjoyed the showcase. This is Neicy, Cali Village TV, and I'm signing out.